This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. A DuckTales, woo! A DuckTales, woo! There's a stranger out to find you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do is grab on you some DuckTales, woo! Damn, this dude can't stop making the cut of DuckTales, dog. Canelo Cinnamon Alvarez. This dude right here is being cold warred by fighters after fighters after. They're not having this stuff with him, dog. Even Nissan Maxima, i.e. Toyota Corolla. Oh, no, my bad. Ryoto Murata is even like, heck nah. Because these fighters see the masterful dupery that's associated with Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions, and Cinnamon Alvarez. This guy is no damn Floyd Mayweather. Stop comparing him to the likes of Floyd Money Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather only handicapped you from a financial aspect. Floyd Mayweather had the gifts of a boxer's dream. Pugilistically second to none. So Floyd Mayweather knew within 3 to 4 rounds he was going to systematically break you down because he had the skill set like nobody's business. Like he always says, they put 20 in front of me, 20 go down. They put 30 in front of me, 30 go down. They put 40 in front of me, 40 go down. They put 50 in front of me, 50 goes down. Because I always figure these fighters out. They're not on my level. They can't see me, dog. This is what people have to understand. That's why Floyd Mayweather, because he was the embodiment of hard work and dedication. He didn't need to take Mr. Clean. He didn't need to take none of that clean blue nonsense so that he can help his endurance and his stamina. Mayweather was all about endurance and stamina, man. The man put in the work in the damn gym, dog. You was not going to outwork him. You were not going to outcompete him. Let me say it again. You were not going to outwork him, and you were not going to outcompete him. Canelo Alvarez understands he can't fight certain type of fighters. I keep telling you guys this stuff, man. You classic Dolce and you troglodytes. You Rudy Poo and you plum brains. You ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. Reverse bias, aka detractors, aka panderers. They don't hold Canelo Alvarez to a certain standard. There's too much lack of accountability associated with this guy. But we have to keep the foot on the what? On the necks. We got to keep the foot on the what? On the necks. And in this case, it's Caleb Plant, the latest fighter to keep the damn foot on the damn necks. Matter of fact, to keep the lion's foot on the damn giraffe's neck. Let me say it again. To keep the lion's foot on the damn giraffe's necks. He said, Canelo Alvarez, you're not going to overwork me here. You're not going to run this rehydration clause nonsense. All of these fighters are catching up to this nonsense because they saw the Danny Jacobs fight. It was abnormal. It didn't look right. Then the Sergey Kovalev, the super paid to lose fight. To sit there and watch this guy be called and the 4th time division champion in 4 weight classes. How the hell did the Jumbotron know this before the fight even happened? Come on. You brain full of mush and you brainwashed dodo heads. You have to see the writing on the wall for what it truly is at its truest and its most properest levels. Canelo Alvarez is the most overrated boxer ever, man. Now you got these fighters that are cold warring him. Now he has no choice but to fight on fair grounds. I'm loving this, dog. And the prediction king strikes again. I told you guys, man. Hino Sport has his thumb in the needle on the damn situation. When I told you guys this guy was doing paid to lose after paid to lose, super paid to lose after super paid to lose, controversies after controversies, gifts after gifts, decisions after decisions. All of this stuff that this guy was doing, this level of vitriol that he was doing that just didn't make any sense. Catch weights after catch weights, rehydration clause after rehydration clause. I mean, how much does this guy need? Cherry picking after cherry picking. Wounded animal after wounded animal. What does this guy need? These fighters caught on quick when they saw that Sergey Kovalev was only 6 weeks removed from the Anthony Yarde fight. A fight that he was concussed, mind you. Let me say it again. He was concussed. Y'all didn't catch that, dog. That was so deep and profound. For the number 3 of confirmation, he was concussed. And they caught him 6 weeks after the fact because they know Sergey Kovalev had 2 dire straits. He owed a mobster and he needed the freaking money, dog. And they threw him money that he's never seen before, $12 million. So he took the damn bait. BJ Saunders almost fell for this nonsense, man. But when he saw that Caleb Smith held tight and was like, heck nah, you're not going to rehydrate me. I'm going to be at my best. If you're going to fight me, I'm the real guy at the super middleweight division, even though I can agree to disagree on that because you have Caleb Plant, and you have David Benavidez. That's an argument that needs to be squabbled out between the three of them. But I could understand that. Caleb Smith is a guy that's a competitor. So if he feels he's the best super middleweight, it is what it is. But Canelo Alvarez understands this guy's long. He can give him fits. So I was trying to tell y'all about Jamal Charlo, dog. That's why they lowballed him, because he's too athletic and too explosive as you know what. He can expose Canelo Alvarez on so many forms, so many variations, and so many facets. Then you have to sit there and you have to look at Demetrius Andrade. They say he was boring. You know what that is? That's translation, sweet science. Hit and don't get hit, meaning he will box Canelo Alvarez's ears off. They don't want those kind of problems, man, because there's a blueprint. I already told y'all. Floyd Mayweather and Erislandy Lara gave the blueprint. You can box the life out of Canelo Alvarez. Plus, his stamina is shit. Let me say it again. You can box the life out of Canelo Alvarez, and his stamina is doo-doo. It's dodo-headish at its truest and its most properest levels. Now, Caleb Plant, even Ryoto Murata, no. Nissan, don't tell me Nissan Maxima, i.e. Toyota Corolla, i.e. Ryoto Murata. I keep telling y'all, man. These fighters, I'm loving it. They need to hold firm. Even BJ Saunders, they need to hold firm. That's 5 fighters, y'all. How many fighters have to come out for you guys to sit there and put your reverse bias, aka detractors, aka panders to the side and say, okay, we have a fundamental problem here? Because if you fight fans keep doing what you're doing, these fighters are going to catch on. They're going to say, we're not going to freaking fight for you, fight fans. Because y'all sitting here having y'all faces and all of this stuff so stuck up and so far removed up into Canelo Alvarez's ass that you cult-like followers don't want to hold this man accountable. The lack of accountability with Canelo Alvarez is too unreal. Let me say it again. The lack of accountability with Canelo Alvarez is too unreal. You got too many fighters. When Andre Berto came out, Austin Trout came out. You know what I'm saying? All of these guys, man. Badu Jack. These guys don't know each other from B Squad. They all came out and said, what the hell is going on with that Sergey Kovalev fight? That should have told y'all everything it needed to tell you guys. This was a snooze fest fight. And then all of a sudden, a Sergey Kovalev that's known to throw his right hand and his left hand religiously didn't do that, pulled his damn punches, and then Canelo Alvarez knocks him out. You can't make this stuff up, dog, even if you wanted to, dog. Let me say it again. You can't make this stuff up even if you wanted to. Y'all can't be brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads. You have to see the truth for what it is, man. The cold-hearted, unadulterated, cutthroat, truth-telling fashion is this. These fighters need to continue to stay in this Cold War fashion. Because in them doing this, and them making sure that this happens, what's going to happen is going to force Canelo Alvarez to do something that he doesn't want to do. Fight on fair grounds. Let me say it again. Fight on fair grounds, dog. That way, when he gets exposed, like he will get exposed, we will know him for his truest and his most properest levels. A guy that lacks stamina, his stamina is shit, and a guy that can't fight these elite fighters, man. This is why you see these fighters are ganging up, because they know what time it is, and they're not going to fall for this. And they're champions within their own right. They can make super fights amongst themselves. They don't need no Canelo Alvarez. So when Canelo Alvarez runs out of opponents, guess what he's going to have to do? This supposed cash cow. This is why I'm laughing, dog, when I try to sit here and tell you guys, don't ever compare this dude to a Floyd Mayweather. This guy right here is going to have to fight these guys on fair grounds. And then when he gets exposed, then you guys will know. And we'll know, because the Cinnamon Alvarez fanboys, they're going to make all the excuses in the world. Oh, his knees was shot. Oh, Canelo Alvarez, he was down the hill. Look at all of the fights that he fought. Look at all the competitors he fought. Look, man, y'all got to hold these guys accountable, man. Y'all have to keep the foot on the what? On the necks. Y'all have to keep the foot on the what? On the necks. Caleb Plant is a glaring one that you guys have to hold to, because this guy is a fighter of high morality and ethics. Let me say it again, a fighter of high morality and ethics. And when he comes out and tells you guys that there's something fundamentally wrong with Canelo Alvarez trying to overwork him, y'all got to see that for what it is. A DuckTales, a woo! A DuckTales, a woo! There's a stranger out to find you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do is grab on you some DuckTales. Woo! It's a freaking DuckTales, y'all. This is Hino's Sport. checking out.